one of my idols in the industry. You've been an operator for a long time. In case there is somebody that doesn't know who you are, will you introduce yourself?
My name is Mehdi, and I'm the owner and founder of Crazy Pita, Rotisserie and Grill. This August, it will be 20 years in business.
Wow.
We've been operating for exactly 20 years. We're gonna have a big celebration. Before that, I used to work for Four Seasons Hotels for another 12 years prior. I traveled the globe. I met so many cultures, and I implemented so many training programs to different cultures globally, from Saudi Arabia, Egypt, Middle East, Europe, here in the United States of America. And when I moved on my own, we created Crazy Pita, and it's been thriving. And this is just the start now. And we will be taking it further within the next 5-6 years to an unlimited amount of stores nationally.
Wow.
With the intent to go globally within the next 5 to 10 years.
Wow. That's awesome.
But here is the key, Anthony, what you have to understand. It's all about consistency and operation.
Okay.
And I'm sure this is the interview that we have here, so I'm going to let you go ahead and ask you a question.
Oh, I love it. I love it. You can take it away. So we've been meeting with operators, talking a lot about a evergreen topic of labor. And we've been talking about some of the generations that are in the workforce and maybe how you approach them differently. But we've started at a high level, and I'm sure you have an opinion on this. Talk to me a little bit about turnover and what you're seeing in the industry. We've talked to some folks who have no turnover issues. We have others that have massive turnover in the first 90 or 120 days. Where are you at with your stores? Do you see turnover? Do you see it as a training issue? Is it a hiring issue? Talk to me.
The turnover, it's all about the culture and the society and the environment where you live in. Thankfully, at Crazy Pita, our retention has been, we haven't had so much of it lately, to be honest.
Okay.
We have reduced it so much, about 5%. We have employees that work with us for the last 19, 20 years. And the new ones that jump the ship, they stay with us longer.
Yeah.
So it all starts with the person and the hiring process.
Okay.
And we figure out that works for us from the back of house and the front of house. Let's pick the front of house, for example, where you can have a highest turnover, because those are entry-level jobs and people are in school or high school. So we pick the moments where, as the perfect time when we can get them in, right when they're juniors.
Okay.
Right when they turn 16 years old. And we know they're going to stay in high school for another year and a half. So we bring them in summer time, right before May, so we help them through summer with few shifts.
Okay.
So we give them an introductory to what to expect, and they seem to enjoy it. But we have a training program in place that I developed myself throughout my years. And what we found out, especially the younger generation, you want to make them so comfortable that they want to come back tomorrow. That's a big challenge.
Yeah.
Is to get the employee to come back. At the younger age, they go to school, so they're always strict with them. Then they go to their house, and it's always strict. So the last thing I want from my side is to be strict at the same time. So I make that comfort zone for them where they come in, they just deliver food to the table. They just do the packaging. I let them handle the floor. They go talk to the customer, so you can open that bridge for them. Now they have to communicate with the guest. May I take your plate away? And we teach them verbiage, what to say.
Oh, wow.
Would you like some extra pita bread? Would you like some extra tzatziki or homemade hot sauce? And the small little words that they interact with builds confidence in them. And they see that the customers are coming back to them with a thank you. Oh, great. And they communicate with them, what is your name? That builds confidence then more than we put them inside the POS where they start taking orders and ringing up. And then we start packaging the food, entering the phone. The next thing you know, they're talking to every customer that comes in. They're controlling, they have a confidence, and they know what's in their surrounding and their environment. I have kids right now that work with me at 17, 18 years old, and they're practically running the show on their own.
Wow.
And you know how sometimes hectic the restaurant business.
Yeah.
And once with our training program that we have in place, it takes about more than 2 weeks. It takes about a month to month and a half for them to figure out, and this gives them some sort of confidence and comfort, so they come back and they pick up extra shift during their school. And then summers they're full-time. So the next thing you know, they're picking up 4 or 5 shifts as they grow, because now their expenses are high.
Right, yeah. Wow, there was so much we could unpack in that little, but I wanna just let you know that everything you just said, you've made it sound so very simple, but there are so many layers of the training and the organizational hierarchy and the lead gen, for lack of a better term, of the job seekers to come into your organization. You have spent decades perfecting that, and that didn't just happen overnight. That was a perfect example of like Apple spending billions of dollars in engineering to provide a very simple plan, and you've been spending years on that plan.
So we introduce it in a way, not in a way where you have an app and you have to fill it up. It's more of a natural way. Our service are built to offer a minimum amount of service that we can. It's like the sequence is designed just to offer the guests exactly what they want with the least amount of time. But we want to touch every base of the service to make it, to conclude it with at the end where the employee is looking for you. Hey, come back, we'll see you again.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we didn't say goodbye to my friend. You know?
Right.
It's more personal.
Yeah.
It's like when you're at home and your family and you come, we embrace you, we hug you. Oh, we know it's Mrs. Smith who's coming. We know what she likes.
Yeah.
Let's put it all together for her. We know what her kids like. And it becomes a one because she knows her family, they know their money. It's all a community within our neighborhood because their kids go to school together.
Yeah.
And that makes it easy when you create some sort, like I said earlier, we teach them the confidence.
Yeah.
You put this on an app, as we scale, we write all this as in our system.
Yeah.
But I outsource my managers and my GMs to teach it verbally.
Yeah.
As much as possible.
Yeah.
The apps are great, they're wonderful. I have quite a few of them, but I found they don't want to use it. They want to keep their phones to themselves.
Yeah.
They want to do it you don't want to have an employee with so many apps now. They have one where they can punch in, one where they have to learn, one they have to pass and test.
Yeah.
That's true. They do that in school all day.
Right.
Their mothers and fathers are giving them homework. I want them to look forward that break where they're gonna have that meal.
Yeah.
And we break that meal together. And sometimes I let them design their own food.
Yeah. Wow.
And then it's all about taking care of your people.
I love that. That's community building, right? Do you view yourself that way as like, hey, we're a pillar of the community, we're hiring from the local community, we're giving back to the I know some stories of you helping folks who come into the store and maybe they can't pay for or afford the meal. I've been with you while you've actually given some of that. Do you view that? Do you preach that? Do you talk to your team about that?
Our business is community driven.
Okay.
You can go and get food anywhere.
Right.
But you want to create a place, an environment where you know you're coming to a kind place, where you know the person who's going to serve you, and you know what the culture that Crazy Pita believes in. We're a Be Kind restaurant.
Yes.
We promote kindness. We even have shirt that says Be Kind. We promote kindness in all our. We're in 400 schools where we do business in.
Wow.
We're in 13 states.
Wow.
So our core is based on culture. When we write the Be Kind, we have like the B, be the best. E, when you talk to a customer, make eye contact.
Yeah.
The I is eye contact. The N, be neat. So all of those, we look at how you dress.
Yeah.
The N have some sort of knowledge with you, about your menu, about your environment. When do we open? When we close? How many restaurants do we have? Just information about your menu.
Yeah.
And the last one is the D. Is I wrote it that when you follow all that sequence, you deliver the one.
Oh yeah. Okay.
And that's what it ends it with. That we touch it, and it's perfect every time once you touch all those spaces.
I love that.
And it's so simple.
That's amazing. That's a good. I was going to ask you a hot seat question, which was So if somebody's coming into a new role in the restaurant industry, let's say at a manager level, they're going to show up. What's the one thing they can do on day one? What's the first thing they can do, whatever the brand is, to make an impact in their organization?
Well, the first thing you do is, if you go in as a manager, my recommendation to any manager is just observe. look around, go talk to your staff. Go talk to the guy that cut the vegetables in the bag. Go learn about them. Go talk to your cook. Talk to your cashiers. Talk to your guests. Go look at the environment. Look at the front door from the front, all the way to the back of the room. Assess on what's happening and become part of the team. I've seen it sometimes. I promote people as managers and offers become managers, and all of a sudden they start acting like CEOs.
Yeah.
You know that's a failure.
Right. Right.
And I talk to a manager and I ask them, what do you do to when an employee does something that is not acceptable? How do you correct it? And when they are first thing they tell me, oh, we're gonna write them up. They're the wrong managers for you.
Right.
I look for attitude, the smile. How do you interact with different culture?
Yeah.
Are you a good listener? The conversation is two ways.
Right.
I tell my employees how I want things done, but if they don't tell me what they need, I won't know.
Yeah.
So I help them with that. Not everybody is outspoken, but I help them to tell me and communicate with me. Yeah. And that's communication is key between management and line employees. And that's the key to success. If your employees are not happy, or if you make their shift miserable, if your pre-shift is tough, many times I go into a restaurant and they see everybody not smiling. I ask them, I said, was it a tough pre-shift meeting today? They're like, yeah, it was. Well, that's wrong, you know?
Yeah.
You want to motivate your, as a, you know, I always say during war, not all captains are good captains.
That's true. That's very true. That's a good phrase.
You gotta motivate your people. You gotta be that hero on the floor.
Yeah.
You want to have smooth. You want to teach them. Show lead by example.
I love that.
It's not science. I mean, it's just we cook food and we serve it.
Yes.
It's as simple as it is.
It's funny. One of my mentors likes to say, everything you learned about running a business, you learn in third grade. You just have forgotten it since then. You know.
Exactly.
You know.
Sometimes we forget what we do for a living. Is we cook. We're
That's
cooks.
right.
That's what it is. If people come, they pay us money. We cook it for them, and we offer it to them. And it's how do you want them to come back? Is how we enhance every step of that process. You know, to make it convenient for the guests.
I love it. Last question. You're a busy guy. We'll let you on your way, but let's go the other side of that. Let's say I'm a brand new employee. I just started at Crazy Pita. I've been there for a few months, and I want to grow. I want to be at a better leadership position, but I'm maybe on the ground floor. How would you coach somebody that's new and going, hey, I want more, but maybe they don't have the power for more yet?
Well, we put them usually when we notice somebody. We look at not just how good of a job they do while they're there. We look at how is their life. Do they have enough time to contribute to that position? Or or they're doing 80 hours in school, or they just doing it to make more money? And those are the first questions we ask. Why do you want this position? What's the purpose? If it's just making more money, we can help you out. We can give you more hours.
Right.
If you come in, I can give you a different job where you can have to make more money. But it doesn't mean that they have to become manager or supervisors.
Right.
And usually when we see, if they want to take the supervisor, then we see that there is, they have free time, that maybe they're doing just online school, or they want to continue in the food and beverage career.
Okay.
And of course we offer them that opportunity, and we put them in a program. We put them in 3 months, then 6 months, and within less than 9 years, they can become managers.
Wow.
So we have both options for them. And even our current managers right now, if we don't have a position for them to grow in, we help them we're from Las Vegas.
Right.
We have a lot of hotels, a lot of restaurants that have higher position than ours.
Yeah.
We help them get those jobs.
Wow.
Throughout my 20 years, we have helped a lot of managers become successful in what they were doing. We place them and we help them get there.
That's fantastic.
We've seen people who are now, they were 20 years ago, when they were 20 years old 20 years ago, now they're in their 40s.
Right, yeah.
There's some of them are CEOs of different companies.
I love that.
And to see that some of them are in investment banking and big CMOs, it's really, really good to see.
You're getting to grow people. It's an amazing thing.
Exactly.
It's an amazing thing. Well, thanks for your time so much today.
Thank you for having me, Anthony. Always a pleasure.
Always. Thank you.